Yo, what's up, y'all? I'm back here actually sitting down at a desk. It's been a minute since y'all seen me at a desk, so it's a little bit of a switch up in video pace. But today I'm going over top 5 mods for any G37. This goes for coupe, sedan, all-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive. It's going to work for all y'all, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to go over some things that are good for bang for the buck options. First, I'm going to give y'all performance, reliability stuff, overall driving experience. I'm going to switch it all up. And I'm going to go over everything. And my goal is to keep it as a budget friendly, you know what I'm saying? So this is going to be good for either guys who are either just getting a G37, you're new to the platform, or even if you already been in the platform for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Now you're like, yo, let's start modding it a little bit. Let's go a little bit further, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Now, me personally, I know when I had my G, if y'all don't know, I have 2 Gs. I got in both sedans, the XY. Unfortunately, I did want a coupe, but I couldn't find coupes, and the sedans just kept coming up as good deals. I got the $500 G35 that I rebuilt, the blue sedan. And I also got my G37 XS, the 09. Now, I'm not gonna say I know everything, but I think I'm a pretty knowledgeable person, in the G platform. I done stripped down basically the whole thing on the 35, the 37, not the whole thing. I never had to pull the interior out or anything like that, but I've done like some custom stuff here and there. And like I've seen some of my work, such as like tail lights, headlights, all that stuff. Anyways. Yo, we're gonna be banging into the video. As y'all know, I'm a very enthusiastic person. So if I'm talking too fast, I'm talking too loud, I got like, what the fuck? That's just me, bro. Just lock in, bro. Pay attention. I'm only gonna go over this stuff once. I ain't doing it twice. Kicking off this list right now is number 5, right? Cold air intakes. Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. A lot of people love to be like, oh yeah, get cold air intakes. You're gonna get good power and all that stuff. You're not picking up mad power cold air intakes, y'all. Let me tell you that right now. You may see maybe 5 to 15, maybe 20 on a real cold day, you know what I'm saying, good air and stuff, fall weather. But realistically, y'all, those cold air intakes you put in your G, you're not picking up like 100 horsepower, like that, like 80 horsepower. You're not doing that, bro. It's naturally aspirated, like it's no turbo, nothing like that. It's gonna change the sound up a lot. Not a lot, but like that induction noise you're gonna get on the revs, yeah, it's gonna sound good. Feels good when you really step on it till you rev it out. It's like, whoa, new car. It does sound good. And the good thing about cold air intakes, y'all, they're actually pretty quick to install, realistically. Now, if it's your first time, it may take 2 hours, 3 hours. But if you've done other mods on other cars and stuff like that, you're gonna know realistically, you could do cold air intakes in maybe under an hour to an hour. You know what I'm saying? Like me, when I first time installed mine, it took me 2 hours. Now, I took mine out before and put it back in. I was able to do that in 30 minutes. Kid y'all not. Real talk. Kid y'all not. Take them out, put them back in 30 minutes. The hardest thing is just going to be removing the OEM ones. The OEM ones are going to be a minute. And the good thing about cold air intakes, y'all, you could get them at different price points. Now, I have the Z1 intakes. I didn't go with the carbon. I went with the aluminum option. They're I don't know how much I paid for it, to be honest. I got them a couple years ago, but I think it was $500. Now, there's options all over different price ranges and stuff like that. I would personally suggest going with long tubes just because of the fact you don't get heat soak. But if you're in an area where it rains a lot, keep in mind that over time when it's raining a lot, your car's bringing all that water in from the front grill mounted intakes. It's gonna mess with your car a little bit, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get that get water into the engine. You don't want to hydro lock your engine either, You cooked at that point, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, you cooked, Jack. But you get different options this AliExpress. I literally had to pull up just to see how cheap they were. AliExpress has cold air intakes, y'all, for $140, bro. That's actually insane. You got obviously the Z1 intakes, $500, $700. You got I know Stillen used to make intakes. I don't know if they still make it anymore, but I know that when I had bought mine, the Stillen option was still an option you could buy brand new. I don't know. I haven't checked if they still make it like that. But it was another brand too, Takanda. I don't remember, bro, but there's different options out there, different price ranges like that. You got the $100 ones, you got $250 ones, $300 ones, and then they keep going up $400, $500, $600, $700. I think the Z1 carbon ones are like $750, I think like that. So choose your budget, y'all. Number 4, right, is actually getting an exhaust for your G. Now this is something that's going to be paired well with that cold air intake because you change the sound from the front, the induction with the cold air, then you go to the exhaust and you get that I ain't gonna lie, some G's, yeah, they sound like a trumpet, they laugh. You gotta do it the right way though. But doing it the right way, y'all, can be not that hard, honestly. Some people make it sound like, oh, it's all gets so much money. Nah, bruh. There's different options. Again, like I said, price range is gonna be a big factor in how much you're gonna spend on an exhaust. Because you can get a $1,500 exhaust, like up to $2,000 on an exhaust, or you get a $500 exhaust. You know what I'm saying? Like, it depends how you want to do it. Or it could be hella cheap, straight pipe it, you know, cut all the mufflers, all that stuff off, resonator. But I would not suggest doing that because that's how you're gonna get that true like that trombone trumpet sound, y'all. Realistically, which I could do, well, what I did, I personally think this is one of the best. I went with the ISR route, y'all. So I did the ISR single exit exhaust. This is like you could get the wide pipe, like the ISR wide pipe, ISR single exit, boom, you good. In my personal opinion, that's gonna get the best tone. Like if you want to be loud, like that's gonna get your best tone while still not being too raspy. Now, the ISR exhaust, in my personal opinion, I don't know, some people say it don't happen to them, but me, I feel like it drones a little bit. Like in the cabin, probably like around 2,500 to 3K RPMs. Like it low key kind of drones in my opinion. Now it could be maybe my car is badly insulated. I don't know. I got an 09. It's a little bit different than like your 2010 and up guys. But I know the ISR sounds hella good, especially with like, you know, got a little slight burble to it and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'll get to the tune stuff a little bit at a different time. But like, you know, slight burble to it, it sounds pretty good. Now I've seen people go like, oh, they want to go Tome or nothing. Rear-wheel drive is y'all gotta have some different options. You know what I'm saying? Like if you have a coupe, or even if you have a rear-wheel drive sedan, you gotta have some different options. Because I know some exhausts don't pair up with the all-wheel drive. I believe ISR single exit works all-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive. Because I have it, but I don't know if you need to buy one specifically for all-wheel drive. I can't remember that part yet. But the single exit, like I said, get you an exhaust bar on the G. It's gonna sound crazy good. I'll put some sound clips of what mine sounds like. I'll even throw in some like other like brands. If I can find some other sound clips from like other people who have exhaust and stuff, I'll throw that in. But the perfect way to do this, y'all, don't mess with your cats, bro. Like when y'all change out, go for like the test pipes, or you go for like, for example, you call it extended like long tube headers, test pipes. Well, actually, you don't need test pipes. I think you just go long tube headers straight to the exhaust. It's gonna be crazy loud. When you're doing like 20, you're gonna sound like you're trying to do like 50, 70, and it's just gonna be hella raspy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've been around some G's and I've been around people who done it and stuff like that. Yeah, you're gonna get some flames. You're gonna be loud as fuck. Like you're gonna be noticed. It would sound good, in my personal opinion. Maybe I'm getting a little bit old early, but I don't think it sounds that good, to be honest with y'all. I'm sorry, but that's just my personal take. Y'all take it how y'all take it. All right, y'all. And number three is personally, in my opinion, is gonna be suspension. Now, you can go different routes with this, so that's why I said just suspension, because you could go lowering springs, you could go coils, or you could go bags. Obviously, all three of those themselves have their own different price range. You could do lowering springs for like $250 to like $400. You could do coilovers if you want to go like, you know, really good coilovers for like $800 to like $1,500. Or you could do bags if y'all bowling like that. I'm not bowling. If y'all bowling, I could do bags for like $2,000 to $3,000. You know what I'm saying? Depending on like, if you do it like have someone installer or whatnot. If you do it yourself. Obviously, if you have someone install it, it's going to charge you more bread. You know, you're going to pay for that labor. But I say suspension because suspension is going to give y'all the most like driving dynamic switch up in the G. Now, the G's, in my personal opinion, they have like a heavy body roll. They lean a lot, which can be fixed with like, you know, strut braces and all that stuff. But like starting with just the strut itself can really fix a lot of that lean, and it can make you feel a little bit more connected with the road. Now, when people say that to me, and I was like, you know, fresh into like knowing like car stuff, I was like, what the fuck you mean connected to the road, bro? I mean, the 4 wheels on the ground connected as much as I can be to the road. But having a good suspension is actually going to give you a better experience and actually make it feel like you're driving good. Now, right now I have BCs on the G37 right now, right? And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I see the hype. Keep it buck to y'all, I see the hype. The BCs ride well. Like even like I have them right now. I think the rears is like 2 clicks to the soft. My fronts is, what did this? I hate that. No, fronts is like dead center. So it's between soft and stiffness on that stuff. You know, they have like adjustable dampening. Now that car rides well now, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I'm lower too. Y'all seen like some of y'all seen like the last video. I lowered the G37. If not, I throw a little you know, send a little card. You know, I got to click on that link right there. You know, check out that video too. But now, I'll just aside, y'all, like the switch up the suspension is going to give you the best driving dynamic. Now, my G35 is on cheaper coilovers from Max Speed and Rods. Now, I know a lot of people hate on that brand. They're like, yo, it's some cheap ass coilovers. You shouldn't do it. Honestly, driving it, now the BCs feel better. Keep it a buck with you. But the BCs cost me like what, $1,300? The Max Speed Rod suspension was like $300. I could buy a lot of Max Speed rods for the same price as the one BCs. And the overall quality, I think Max Mirror are pretty good, to be honest with y'all. But even though, like, I feel in my personal, they probably feel like a $500 pullover. They're not like completely shit, like how some people are like, oh, like they drive so ass like that. I will say though, I always tell people this. They are my like when I drive my G35, they got a slight bounce to it sometimes. Like, sometimes I'm like, yo, bro, these pullovers, they good. They just a little bouncy sometimes. Like, you know, for certain bumps and stuff like that, I feel like an extra bounce. I wouldn't feel that on the 37. It just stiffs up. Keep going, take a boat. Boom, keep going. Fly through. But my G35 is like more of a daily anyway, so I don't really, you know, push it that hard, to be honest. I had pushed it that hard when I did the coilovers and stuff, just to, you know, see, you know, how it was and stuff like that. That'll come in the later video. I'll tell y'all how it was, you know, driving dynamic wise and give you a review. But suspension, bro. Get it done. Number 2 is gonna be lighting, y'all. Now, this is kind of like a general topic to say, but I say lighting because of the fact that your OEM headlights, like, you know, looking at the OEM headlights, they get dated pretty fast. Tail lights as well, they get dated. Even though they try to keep it like that skyline look with the circles and stuff like that, like I guess you could say halos if you wanted to, but that's the circles. They're not 100% like a skyline, you know what I'm saying? Because they're not really made of just the circle. They have like the whole like overall lens and all that stuff. But I say lighting because you update your lighting. Now, this is something that could be budget friendly or it could cost you a lot of bread, depending on how you do it. If you honestly do it yourself, it could save you a lot of money. Like I have some videos I show you how to do. I had to do the clears on my car. I used to have hard tail lights. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't have a video of how to do that just because I did that before I even started making content. Like I just was doing stuff like before the content. My headlights, though, I have videos how I did the headlights. I got a video on both headlights. I did full clear set headlights with just like the angel eye, and I also did a blacked out set with the angel eye and the light strip. So I'm saying, so there's different routes you can go. Overall, the headlights cost me realistically like I bought a second set of headlights to do this. So I was paid like on eBay, you know what I'm saying, found a second set for like $250, I think it was. Boom, got them, cleaned them up, you know what I'm saying, cleaned the lenses. Then I bought the lighting equipment. I spent like maybe like an extra $100, so we probably like what, $350. And just like little extra supplies here and there, we just say $400. Like $400, we built the headlights. Boom, headlights is good. Tail lights, on the other hand, you can now, bro, y'all don't even listen. Y'all can buy clears now. It's just crazy to me. Cause I actually made mines. Literally a week after I made mine, I saw a website selling the clears. I was like, bro, just made them. I could have bought like $250 something like that, like $260, which is a really good price, y'all. So if y'all looking for clears, I'll try to go link that what's in the description below because I went to them for my G35 clears and I'm not gonna lie, the sealing was good on them. I don't got no plane, there's no cracks or anything, no water getting to them. It's really good quality. You know, check it out. But y'all, that lighting stuff, updating the lighting is gonna make the car look fresher. It's gonna look a little bit newer. Like realistically, my 09 updated lighting makes it look like a 2015. And people don't even know that they technically ain't no 2015 G37, it's 2015 Qs. People don't know that, you know what I'm saying? Non-car guys, they gonna be like, damn, it's a 2015. This shit nice. Just updating the lighting, y'all. All right, y'all. Number 1 is actually going to be getting new wheels on your G, y'all. Now, the stock wheels, some people be like, oh, I like the stock, like the stocks. If you say you like the stocks, it's because you can't afford new wheels, bro. Keep it a buck, bro. Just keep it a buck. You can't afford new wheels. It's okay. You can own up to it, you know what I'm saying? Just say you're saving up or say you don't got the money yet, but the stocks ain't that nice, bro. Even the sports stocks, y'all, honestly, the sports stocks, they okay. My personal opinion, maybe because I like OEM, like I like the aftermarket stuff. I like new wheels and stuff. I like, you know, like buying wheels here and there. I don't really like the stock sport wheels, and I have them. You know what I'm saying? Like I have them. I'm telling you, I don't really like them that much. I say get some wheels on your G, y'all. You can go different routes. You know what I'm saying? You got different brands, all that stuff. Obviously, some people can be like, oh, are you buying reps? Or some people like buy real wheels. Don't buy reps. Honestly, y'all, it don't matter, bro. It's your money. If you want to spend your money on some wheels that some people think are reps and you like the wheels, buy it, bro. And if you want to spend some money on some real wheels, you want some $4,000 goddamn, I can't even think of a brand right now that comes to my mind. But you want some TEs on your G, you spend some bread. You got some money. You made it, bro. But you can go with some Avins, some Enkis, Vors. Like, there's different options, y'all. There's pretty good, in my opinion, budget options. And y'all got Facebook, bro. Like, go on Facebook Marketplace. Go on, look for some wheels, see what people got. You could buy wheels on Facebook Marketplace with tires for like maybe like $700 or something, like $500, even cheaper in cases. Like my OEM stock G35 wheels, I sold those for like $250, bro. I just need to get them going, stock wheels. But I've seen people sell like Autohans for like $700 with tires, which is crazy to me because I have a set of Autohans just brand new that I bought for more than $700, and I don't got tires for them yet. You know why I don't got tires, y'all? I'm saying for money, bro. I don't got the money for it just yet. I'm be honest, bro. I ain't gonna see like, oh, I don't like it, that's why I ain't put them on yet. Nah, bro, I don't got the money to buy the tires I want to get, bro. I want to get some good tires. I ain't buying no cheap $100 tires, bro. I want some goddamn Contis, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I want personally. I want some Continental tires. Am I gonna save up for them? Hell yeah. Am I gonna be mad when I got to spend the bread? Hell yeah, I'm gonna be mad, but I'm gonna spend the bread, bro. So if y'all want some, something that's a good idea to get for your Jeep, that's my #1 mod. Get you some wheels, bro. It's gonna change the week. As I was saying, yeah, it's gonna change the look of your car. Depending if you go, obviously you can go like different sizes and stuff like that, different sidewalls and stuff like that. That's gonna change your driving as well. Just a little bit, depending on if you're trying to go for if you want to go track setup, something like that, looking to do your research and stuff like that, see how you're doing with sub to act and stuff, because obviously camber, wheel whips are gonna affect all that stuff. But get some wheels, yeah. Just do it, man. It's not the end of the world. Go on Facebook, find some used wheels that you think look good, clean them up. Hey, be good, bro. Trust. All right, y'all, and a bonus mod for y'all that's actually stuck out to the end of the video, Starlights on the car, y'all. Starlight headliner looks crazy good. I have mine on my G37. I even put the Infiniti logo in the back seat. I think, honestly, if you have the extra time, do a special logo or something like that. Something to make it unique, not just like the stars. Obviously, the stars itself look good. But when you make it look unique like that, it adds like an extra layer to it, and it's like that's like personalization that just looks really good, y'all. I think the Starlights look good. Or two, for another bonus mod, carbon fiber, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just get some carbon fiber places. You know what I'm saying? Mirror caps, pillars. You can do interior, engine bay. This is carbon fiber stuff. Like, it looks good. It adds a little detail to it. And obviously, like, for us car guys, let's be real. Like, the general person not like looking at the carbon fiber and be like, oh my god, you got carbon. But us, it's like, damn, I got carbon fiber. Especially when you get like the real carbon fiber, you like, damn, you feel good, bro. So I just want to leave y'all with that little bonus. I don't want to take up too much of y'all. Just let y'all know, like little bonus mods here and there. That's good, bro. All right, y'all. So I just went over the top 5 mods that I personally think you should get on your G37. These change up to what? Driving experience, performance, just overall it makes the car a little better. Like one I went over was the cold air intakes, exhaust, suspension, lighting, and then also just ending off with wheels, y'all. So y'all can do any of those options. Personally, if I had to pick one out of those 5, and I had to do it, say on a stock car, do it all over again, I'll probably start suspension just because I want the car to look good. Like ride it, even if I'm a stock wheels. Then I'll probably do wheels. Am I lying? I probably would have did exhaust, no cat, because I wouldn't sound good. But I think suspension is where you know what I'm saying, you can get like the most like bang for your buck out of it, change up your driving dynamic. You drive the car more than you just gonna look at the wheels, you know what I'm saying? So I will probably start with suspension though, to be honest, if I started all over again. Which one would y'all do? You know what I'm saying? Let me know in the comments below, y'all. What mod out of the 5 would y'all do first? Suspension is what I take, but y'all let me know in the comments below. Anyways, y'all, thank you for checking out this video. If you stuck it out to the end of this very moment, I'm gonna let y'all know. All right, now I'm on a 90-day challenge, right? And this 90-day challenge, yo, this damn car keeps falling, bro. It's the same car. Anyways, as I was saying, on this 90-day challenge, y'all, I'm gonna be buying a new car after the first like 60 days probably. That's my goal, buy a new car. And then at the 90-day mark, we're gonna sell that car and buy another car. Now, to be honest with y'all, I'm grinding really hard for this. Is it gonna work out? I'm not sure yet. Am I gonna do my absolute 100% to make it work out? Yes. Like my plan B is to make plan A work even harder. So that's the goal. I'm not gonna tell you what car it is because I have not leaked that or anything yet. Not even like my close people know about it yet. You know what I'm saying? It's only one person knows about it. I texted him on Instagram about it. He doesn't even know it. He's the only person that knows about it. But anyways, y'all, catch you on the next video. Peace.